Hey guys, ShadowJack05 on the SilverJack05 channel. And guys, I finally have time to do figure reviews again. And so, as I said before, I'm now finally reviewing. Give me a second. I'm now finally reviewing these two figures. This Yamada Asaemon Sagiri figure, and this Lance Crown figure from Mashal Magic and Muscles. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this one's from Hell's Paradise. Maybe you knew that, I don't know. But aside from that, yeah, I'm finally going to review these two figures as I wanted to over 2 months ago, but then I never got around to doing it. But once again, I'm doing it now, so yeah. And so yeah, I'll be reviewing Sagiri in this video, sorry about that. And I'm going to be reviewing Lance in the next video, so let me set Lance aside just for now. And so yeah. So yeah, Yamada Asaemon Sagiri. I can't wait to open up this figure and see what it's like. So let's take a look at the box first. So we have like cool artwork here, a cool product shot and everything. Looks really cool. Sega, what does it say? Jaya, I think that's what that says. And then there's all this writing down here. I want to say that says Hell's Paradise, and I think that says Yamada Asaemon Sagiri. I'm not sure, but one of these has got to say that. Here's the other side, another cool product shot. Got more writing right there, which I'm quite sure one says Hell's Paradise, one says Yamada Asaemon Sagiri. Another product shot right there with a cool background. Really matches, sorry about that, really matches this character. I think you know what I'm trying to say. It says Luminasta right there. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, pretty cool. There's this side of it. There's some stuff right here. This is written in what looks like katakana and kanji, I believe. More stuff written here. Some instructions right here. Here's the other side, another product shot. Very cool. Everything else. There's the top. And there's the bottom. Price I picked it up for, $28.90. And yeah, so now I'm gonna cut the camera and I'll be back when I got this out. Real quick guys, just showing you what this figure looks like when you first get out of the box. As you can see, it's at first wrapped in plastic and bubble wrapping. So let's see here. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, if I can. I think I should be able to. So here's the first pieces of the figure, if I can get them out of this bubble wrapping. Oh, here we go. All right. So yeah, I got her ponytail piece along with that red thing that she wears in her hair. I forget what it's called, but we also got her sword and her sheath. Let me get unfolded. Here we go. See? So yeah, I got the sheath, got the sword itself, got that red cloth that she wears in her hair, which I keep forgetting the name of, and her ponytail piece. So yeah. Then, let's see here. The rest of this is the main body, everything, display base, and everything, yeah. Let's see here. Skip ahead if you want to, but I'm just showing you what this figure looks like when you first get it out of the plastic. Right. Let me see, yep. And of course, as usual, this is hard to do with one hand, but let me see here. Okay, here we are. Okay, there we go. So let's see here. We got the upper part of the body, lower part of the body, and the display base, which looks really cool. And so yeah, now I'm going to assemble this figure, and I'll be back when I've got her fully assembled. Okay guys, here is Yamada Asaemon Sagiri fully assembled. And yeah, I already really like this figure. This figure, yeah, wasn't really too hard to assemble. At least I think so. So yeah, Well, anyways, that out of the way, let's take a look at the detail and everything. So, yeah, the sword here might get in the way, but I'll try my best. Let's see where to start. Well, yeah, let's see if I can. Want to talk about like sculpting detail in the face first if I can. Let's see here. Yeah, that sword really gets in the way, but let's see. Let me see if I can't. Yeah, this is going to be harder than I thought, but do bear with me. So, well, for how much I can get to it, you can see her face right there. If I can get it closer like this, there we go. So as you can see, kind of close up her face right there. Of course, she looks very beautiful, the way she does in the anime. Those brown eyes. Nice sculpting paint on the mouth right there. Paint applications look very clean there. I like it. Of course, we got her hair tied in the ponytail right there. And of course, that red thing, which I keep forgetting the name of. Of course, her bangs look pretty cool and beautiful too. Turn her around to see the back side of her hair and everything. See? Very nice. Got the sword, which it kind of gets in the way, but let's see if I can get my camera to focus here. Let's see if I can get this right. I suppose I'll have to get the camera yet. So as you can see, the sword, can't exactly get it to like lock in to like the grip of her hand, but still, as you can see. It's a pretty cool sword. Very good paint applications. The silver blade, the gold, I forget what this part of the sword is called, but it's got that gold part right there. The handle, all very well done, everything. Then of course, got this like other thing on her clothing, this red tie thing. I don't know what it's called, but it does have that gold bell right there, as you can see, right there. See? Of course, the rest of the body and everything. Like, of course, most of her body is covered by this Asaemon, clothing. So yeah, but it's very awesome with the sculpt and detail. The way they sculpt it to where it looks like where it actually looks like that she's actually like crouching down in the striking pose. Everything. Yeah. Of course, the white, the red, everything. Very clean sculpt and paint applications. Of course, there's one of her sandals, I think. I don't know what this kind of footwear is called, but maybe it has a name, I don't know. But yeah, we got more red right there, white and black. Very cool. You can kind of see her other foot right there, kind of. And let's see. There's everything from the back. See? Very cool. So, yeah. And of course, I really like this display base. It's a really cool display base, in my opinion. And so, yeah. Oh, almost forgot to talk about the sheath. Just like a plain old sheath, but still a very good sculpt work and nice paint applications. So, yeah. Of course, parts like, I think what looks like parts at the belt, and the other things tied around her waist. Painted very nicely, nicely sculpted. So yeah, I don't think I missed any details. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick 360 spin. Take a look at all the sculpt in detail. Let's see. Very nice. So yeah. So that's Yamada Asaemon Sagiri. Very nice. As usual, I don't see any smudges, paint overlaps, or paint mistakes. So yeah, very nice. So that's pretty much it. Now, before I close this video out, I want to do a quick figure comparison. I want to compare this figure to this other Sagiri figure that I got over a year ago. So as you can see, I hope you can see, if I turn this figure around maybe. So of course these two, as you can see, these two figures are from like different figure lines and everything. So yeah. Yeah, this one, yeah, you can see how, of course we all know it's the same character, but you can see how their faces look a little different. Once again, especially because like they're from different figure lines and everything. But yeah. Of course, this one's standing up straight. This one's in like a striking position. But still, yeah, this, as you can see, this figure still stands taller. So, yeah. So let me move this figure just real quick. And yeah. So that's it, pretty much it for this video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this Sagiri figure. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit with that Lance Crown figure. So yeah, I will see you there.